Good afternoon, everyone. It's Lydia here at the Athletic Club. Still missing you guys. Still hoping that you're getting some good workouts in at home. This is a 45-minute power flow. It's a ladder flow. So what we'll do is do part of a flow, and then the next round we'll repeat it and add something to it, and the next round we'll repeat it and add something to it. So every time we're kind of creating another level onto that movement. It's more power-oriented, so you'll really be moving, probably sweating here, okay? I have a blanket, optional, and a block, optional. So let's get started at the back of the mat in your child's pose. So knees can be together, hips melting back towards the heels, or you can have your knees wide with your big toes together. Either way, start to come into your breath, creating space throughout the back body and melting the head down towards the mat. This is a Muladhara oriented flow, so a lot of lower body strengthening, grounding, and rooting. I think that's very important right now that we all stay grounded, that we stay connected with the people we love, with the earth, with our breath, and not let our mind kind of pull us away into an anxietal atmosphere. Allowing the space between the shoulders, around the neck to melt. Maybe start to work on your Ujjayi breath, that closure at the back of the throat that makes the oceanic sound when you close your lips softly and breathe in and out through your nose. And then we'll come up to table. This is where I like to have the blanket under my knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, cat and cow. Cow pose, you drop your belly, lift the chin and the hips. Cat pose, you round your spine, push your abdominals up towards the sky, drop the head. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Moving to the rhythm of your own breath. And then shift forward next time you're in cat pose. And then shift all the way back to child's pose. Come up to table. Extend the right leg behind you. Let the toesies tuck under. Push through the heel. Lengthen through the crown of the head. So you're stretching the back of the left leg. Right leg. Lift that leg up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Look between the hands. And you're going to pull that right foot between the hands, set it down, straighten the right leg, or maybe mostly straighten. You're on your fingertips, or you can use your block here. Lift up halfway, long spine, and then fold over. Come back up, bend that right knee, back to table. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Shift forward from your cat pose, and then back drop the hips, child's pose. Inhale up table, lift the left leg up behind you, toes pointed down. Tuck the toes under, push through the heel, long spine. Lift that right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. We're going to pull the left foot between the hands. Pull, straighten the left leg. Lift up halfway, maybe use your block, pulling the left hip back into the socket. And then fold over the leg. It may just be a tiny fold, and that's okay. Bend back into it. Tabletop. Child's pose. Tuck the toes under, push into the palms, lift the knees up, hop, forward fold, Uttanasana. Knees slightly bent, let the head hang long, maybe sway a bit from side to side. Come up halfway, look straight ahead, and fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Grab one wrist with one hand. Side body stretch. Back to center. Other side. Back to center. Tadasana. Pull the shoulders back onto the back. Abdominals in and up. Push through all four corners of the feet. Don't grab the mat with the toes. Just push the ground away and feel yourself growing through the crown of the head. Chest puffing forward, shoulders back and down. You're strong here. This is Tadasana, mountain pose. If someone were to push you, you would not fall. Lift the kneecaps up. Knit the abdominals in. We're going to start our first round of our flow. Take the left leg back. Trikonasana. So right heel in line with left arch. Stretch the arms out either way. Look over the right hand. You're going to start to send your hips back as you reach forward. And then all the way back. Left hand down, right arm up for reverse Trikonasana. And then forward again. This time hold it. Both arms parallel, hands facing one another. Abdominals strong. Keep lifting yourself up. Come back up. Point both toes in the same direction. Grab your forearms behind you. Pull the elbows and shoulders together. Look up. Bend the knees slightly. Fold between the legs. Shake the head no. Nod it yes. Release the forearms. Walk the hands over to surround the right foot. Find your plank or plank with knees down. Lower to your belly. Pull the shoulders back onto the back. Lift up. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Lower back down. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. Knees bent as much as you need them. Look between the hands. Walk or hop. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, Trikonasana. Right leg back. Left leg forward. Heel to arch alignment. You're going to start to reach forward, forward. And then come all the way back. Reverse triangle. And forward. Stretch, stretch. All the way down. Right arm up. Look up. Triangle pose. Reach the arms parallel to one another, parallel to the ground. Side body strong. Come all the way up. Point the toes in the same direction. Grab the forearms again or interlace the fingers, pulling the hands down. And bend the knees, fold between the legs. Release the arms. Walk your hands around the left foot, vinyasa. So lowering down, maybe take your cobra again or your upward facing dog. Back to Adho Mukha Savasana. Let your spine be long. Look between the hands, walk or hop, forward fold. Let the head hang down. Maybe circle out the wrists. From here, come up halfway, long spine. And fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, look up. Exhale, step it back, Trikonasana. Right leg forward, left leg back. Arms out to a T. Reverse your triangle. Trikonasana. Reach forward, hips going back. Right hand down, left arm up, look up, Trikonasana. Bring arms parallel to the floor and pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Point both feet in the same direction. Inhale, arms up and fold. Bring your toes in, your heels in slightly, toes out. Sink the hips. Utthita Konasana, goddess pose. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, squat back down. Knees tracking with the toes. Roll the tailbone under. We're going to exhale, bring the forearms together. Inhale, open. Last one. Arms up, stand up. Turn, pivot the feet to point towards the front of the mat. Hands on the hips, feet hip distance apart. This is pyramid pose. Pull the right hip back in line with the left. Start to lean forward. And then push the right foot down, lift up the left. Warrior 3. You can have it block under your hands. Hands can be out like an airplane, stretched out in front of you, or palms at heart center. Warrior 3. Hug the abdominals in. Hips square and strong. Set the left leg down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. And fold. Plant the hands, walk or hop it back to a plank. Vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Look between the hands, walk or hop to your forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Take the right leg back behind you for Trikonasana. Arms out either way. Reverse your triangle. Trikonasana. Reach the left arm forward, forward. Take it down, right arm up. Triangle pose. Bring arms parallel to the floor and pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Turn the feet in the same direction. Interlace the palms at the back. Pull the arm bones together and down. Fold over. If you cannot grab the hands, you can use a towel, a shirt, a strap, or just grab the forearms. And release the arms. Heels come in slightly, toes pointed out. Drop the hips, Utthana Konasana. Inhale, stand up, point the arms up, look up. Exhale, down. Round the tailbone under. We're going to make 3 circles with the elbows. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Stand up, look up. Grab one wrist, stretch to the side. Back to center. Other wrist, other side. Center. We're going to square the hips towards the front of the mat. Coming into a pyramid pose, hands on the hips. Shift forward so your torso is parallel to the earth. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Push into all 4 corners of the left foot. You're going to find your Vira 3, Warrior 3. Keep the right hip down, right leg long. Arms can be at the heart, extended to the sides, or extended forward. Set the right foot down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And fold. Chaturanga or Vinyasa. To downward facing dog. Remember, child's pose is always a great option if you're feeling worn out by all the dogs. Look between the hands, walk or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, look forward. And fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Reconnect with the breath. Maybe creating that stop at the back of the throat to feel your Ujjayi breath. Your throat lock. And then from there, arms come up. We're going to repeat the same round of our flow. Step it back. Trikonasana legs. Reverse Trikonasana. Right arm up, left arm down. Reaching the right arm forward, shifting the hips back. Right hand down, left arm up, look up for triangle pose. Bring your arms parallel to the ground and one another and pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Feet point in the same direction. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up here. Keep the left fingertips down, right arms up. Right fingertips down, left arms up. Left fingertips down, heels in slightly, Utthana Konasana, goddess pose. Inhale, arms up, look up, keep your knees bent. Exhale, cactus. Stand all the way up. Point the toes towards the front of the mat. Square the hips, feet about hip width apart. Hands to your hips, lean forward. Torso parallel to the ground. Warrior 3, lift up the left leg. Hips still parallel to the ground. Let the left foot come down to meet the right. Inhale, arms up and fold. Halfway up. Vinyasa. To your dog. Look between the hands, walk or hop, forward fold. Inhale up halfway and fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to either side, Tadasana. Taking the right leg back. Trikonasana legs, arms reach out to either side. Reach back, reverse. Trikonasana, reaching forward, left arm down, right arm up, look up. Pull the shoulders back. Arms parallel to one another in the ground, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Feet point in the same direction. Inhale, arms up. Fold, bend the knees slightly. Right hand to left shin, left arm up for a little bit of a deeper twist. Exhale, fold. Left hand, right shin, right arm up. And fold. Heels in, toes pointed out, knees and toes tracking. Uttkara Konasana, goddess pose. Inhale, puff the chest, pull the elbows back. Back to neutral. Arms up, look up. Cactus. Look to the right. Center. Left. Center. All the way up. Pivot the feet to face the front of the mat. Hips square, hands on hips. Lengthen the torso, start to fold forward, pulling left hip back. Torso parallel to the ground. Moving forward into Virabhadrasana 3, lifting up the right leg. Whole body is active here. Let your back body be like it is in Cobra. Muscles between the shoulders are active. Reaching from the crown of the head all the way to the right heel. Set the right foot down, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. And fold. Walk or hop it back. Vinyasa of choice to downward facing dog. Walk out your dog, maybe swivel the hips from one side to the other. We're going to move into another round of our ladder flow, but with more additions. Look between the hands, walk or hop, forward fold. Inhale up halfway and fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, left foot back, Trikonasana. Arms reaching either way, reverse. Triangle, let the hips shift back. Right hand to shin, floor, ankle, or block. Left arm up. Pull the torso back in space. And then bring the arms parallel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Point the feet in the same direction. Arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale up halfway. Cactus the arms out. Your whole body, your torso is parallel to the floor. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the arms. Fold between the legs. Point the toes out slightly. Uttkara Konasana, goddess squat. Left arm under, right arm over to stretch to the side in your squat. Center. Other side. Center. Stand up, straight legs. Point your feet forward. Grab one wrist, side body stretch. Other side. Back to center. Point the toes towards the front of the mat. Square the hips. Start to hinge forward. Pull the right hip back, lengthen through the crown of the head. This time, maybe fold all the way over the leg. May not be very far, but you'll feel that the place in your back body where the stretch is will shift. Coming back up, torso parallel. Lift the left leg up. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Lengthen through the neck. Try not to crunch the shoulders up by the ears. We're going to lower the fingertips down, maybe to your block, maybe to the floor. Lift the left leg up for a vertical split. Keep your hips closed, and that may mean that that left leg doesn't get as high as you want it. Exhale, squat, bringing the left knee behind the right. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, send it up. One more. Lift that leg up, plant the fingertips down, take the left leg back behind you. You're in a high runner's lunge. Look forward. Plant the hands, send the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Vinyasa. From your dog, look between the hands, walk or hop to forward fold. Inhale up halfway and fold. Inhale all the way up. This time we're going to step the right leg back. Trikonasana legs. Reverse your triangle and then take it into full Trikonasana. Bring the arms parallel to one another in the floor. Pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Interlace the fingers at the base of the spine. Point both feet in the same direction. Open the heart. Pull the arm bones down. Exhale, fold over, bending the knees slightly. Release the arms. Bring the torso up parallel to the floor. Cactus the arms out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend and fold. Inhale all the way up. Grab one wrist at the top. Stretch one way. Center. Let the shoulders sink down. Other way. Center. Hands to hips. Pivot the feet so they're both pointing in the same direction. The feet are entirely down on the mat for our pyramid pose. Lower your torso parallel to the ground. Pull the left hip back. Lengthen. And then maybe explore folding over. Bring the torso back up parallel to the floor. Right leg comes up. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. And we're going to start to lower the torso down, fingertips coming to the earth or a block, right leg up, hips closed. Inhale, exhale, crunch, right elbow towards left knee, head rounding down. Inhale. Inhale. 2 more. This time, take that right foot all the way back behind you. Nice bend in the left knee, looking forward for your high runner's lunge. Plant the hands, take the left foot back. Downward facing dog, vinyasa. Or skip it. You're always welcome to take a break in child's or table or any pose you prefer. All right, from your dog, look between the hands, walk or hop, forward fold. From this forward fold, walk the hands over to the right side of the legs, bend the left knee. Release the spinal muscles. Relax the neck. Walk the hands back to center and off the other side, bending the right knee. Come back to center. Inhale all the way up. Pop the chest. Exhale, hands to heart center. Check in with your breath. We're going to repeat that same round of the flow before we move on and add more. So try and be present as you move from pose to pose. Feeling the steadiness in your lower body, the root chakra, connecting you to the earth, to every part of your story, your past, everything that has contributed to make you who you are, everything that has nourished you along the way. Left foot back, Trikonasana, arms reach out either way. Reverse. All the way forward, triangle pose. Bring the arms parallel and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Arms up. This time puff your chest, feet pointed in the same direction. Open your heart. Gesture of praise. Exhale, bend the knees, fold over. Inhale up halfway. Keep the left fingertips down, right fingertips up, look up. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up, look up. Fingertips down, goddess squat, heels slightly in, knees out, cactus the arms. Inhale, stand up, look up. Exhale, goddess squat, 2 more. Inhale, stand up, look up. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to standing, point the feet in the same direction, grab one wrist and stretch. Center. Other side. Center. Pivot the hips to point towards the front of the mat. Hips closed. Toesies pointed in the same direction. Start to pivot forward, pulling the right hip back. Lengthen, maybe fold over. Inhale back up, torso parallel. Take it forward, warrior 3, lifting that left leg up. Strong back body, strong standing leg. Start to hinge forward, fingertips come down, left leg up. Exhale, Kundalini squat, left knee behind right. Inhale, extend. Exhale. 2 more. Extend that left leg behind you, take it all the way down, high runner's lunge. Look forward. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet back in our forward fold. Feet hip width apart, lift up halfway, long flat back, and fold. Inhale, come all the way up, look up. Exhale, hands to either side. Take the right leg back behind you this time. Arms reaching out, reverse your Trikonasana. All the way forward, triangle pose. Arms parallel, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up, point the feet in the same direction. Interlace the hands at the back, pull the arm bones down, bend the knees, fold over, lifting the hands up. Release the arms. Left hand, right shin, right arm up. Lift your torso up. Exhale, fold. Right hand, left shin, left arm up. Lift your torso up. And fold. Exhale, hips down, toes slightly out. Utthana Konasana. Inhale, stand, look up. Exhale, squat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stand up. Point the feet in the same direction. Grab one wrist, stretch. Other side, stretch. Center, hands to hips, swivel into your pyramid pose. Hips are square. Lengthen the spine, starting to fold over. Torso parallel to the ground. Maybe fold over the leg. Bring your torso back up. Warrior 3. Right toesy spiraling down. Lift through the crown of the head. Keep your back and your abdominals strong. Start to hinge forward. Fingertips come down. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, send that right leg all the way back. High runner's lunge. Hands down. Take the left leg back behind you. Warrior 3. I'm sorry. Downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Take your vinyasa. From your dog, look between the hands. Walk or hop. Forward fold. Inhale up halfway. And fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's add on. Left leg back behind you. Left arch in line with right heel. Arms reaching out either way. Reverse your triangle. All the way forward. Trikonasana, triangle. Arms parallel. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Point the feet in the same direction. Arms up. Look up. And fold. Inhale up halfway. And fold. Take your right, both hands to your right shin. Pull yourself towards your right leg. Walk yourself over to your left leg. Pull yourself down. Back to center. Heels in, toes out. Utthana Konasana. Inhale, pull the elbows back. Exhale, forearms together. Two more. Inhale, stand up. Open back. Star pose. Exhale, hands to hips. Swivel your feet. Point in the same direction. Hips square, folding over, pyramid pose. Lengthen, torso parallel to the ground, and maybe fold over. Lengthen, torso back up. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. And start to hinge forward. You can bend that right knee if you need to. Fingertips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale. Two more. Take that left leg all the way back. High runner's lunge. Keep your left hand down. Reach your right arm up for a revolved crescent lunge. Take your right hand down. This is where you can take it into Bakasana or a Bakasana variation. So left leg steps up, toes pointed slightly out. You may want a blanket underneath where your forehead is, but really, if you're not ready to go into it, just don't worry about it, Just practice either squeezing the outside of your shoulders and your biceps with your knees or laying your knees into the armpit, sort of the shelf created by the triceps. You'll bring your big toes together and just stay there, pushing the ground away. Or if you're ready to go into it, lift the heels up towards the glutes, look slightly forward. Even if you're just playing with it, you're getting a lot of benefits of the practice of that arm balance. And if you can, jump back from your Bakasana and do your vinyasa. If that's not in your practice, slowly make your way back to your dog. Look between the hands, walk or hop, forward fold. Inhale halfway up. And fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to either side, Tadasana. Taking the right leg back, Trikonasana. Reverse. Triangle pose all the way forward. Left arm down, right arm up. Left arm up, arms parallel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Point the feet in the same direction. Interlace the hands, fingers at the base of the spine. Pull the arms down. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Let your head swivel to the other side. Left ear towards left shoulder. Head back to center. Fold between the legs. Release the arms. Hands to the right shin. Pull yourself in that direction, shifting the hips the opposite direction. Back to center. Pull yourself towards your left leg, shifting your hips toward the right. Back to center. Point the toes out slightly. Exhale the hips down. Utthita Konasana. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, cactus. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stand all the way up. Swivel the hips to the front of the mat. Hands to your hips. Lengthen. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Torso parallel to the ground. Fly, warrior 3. Hips closed. Lower the fingertips down, right leg up. Left knee bent if we need it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to knee. Bend the left knee. 3, 4, 5. Take that right leg all the way back behind you. High runner's lunge. Right hand down, left arm up. Left hand comes down. We're going to step that right foot up by the right hand. Work yourself into a little ball. Knees up on either side of the triceps or on top of them like a little shelf. Big toes together. You can even have your big toes on a block if that helps you get that space you need. Back is strong. Abdominals strong. Maybe shoot it back. Wherever you are, we honor and respect that, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. From your dog, shift forward to your plank. Lower all the way to your belly. Bring the hands slightly forward of the corners of the mat. Pull the shoulders back onto the back, lift up. Only lift up as much as your lower back allows without screaming at you. We never want to make the lower back scream. Lower back down. Forehead to the mat, hands under the shoulders. Pull the shoulders back onto the back, Bhujangasana, cobra pose, knees lifted. Exhale, release down. All the way back to child's. Reconnect with your Ujjayi breath. Wring out the wrists, wiggle out the fingers. Come up. We're going to take a seat. If you have a blanket or towel, sit on that. We're going to find a straddle. It doesn't have to be really wide. In fact, the idea is not to get as wide as you can, but to find a place where you can sit firmly on your sits bones and keep your feet flexed back towards your shins with your knees pointed up. Inhale your arms up. Stretch to one side. Back up. Other side. Back up. Take your hands behind you, fingertips pointed towards the glutes. Open the heart, puff the chest, maybe drop the head back. Come slowly all the way up. Keep pushing the sits bones down, feet pointed up. Walk the hands forward, long, flat back. Don't be discouraged if you don't get very far. As long as you're feeling the muscles light up, as long as you're feeling a stretch, you're where you're supposed to be. And come up. We're going to find diamond pose, so it's kind of a loose Baddha Konasana. Feet aren't touching, feet are a little bit farther forward than they would normally be, not pulled up toward the groin. Gently take your hands to your shins and just start to lean forward. If it's available, maybe round all the way down. Come all the way up. Hug your knees into the chest. Lay back on your back. Point and flex the toes. Maybe move the head from side to side. We have about 3 minutes for Savasana. Maybe you need a happy baby. Maybe you need a shoulder stand. Maybe you need to windshield wipe the knees out from side to side. Whatever you need in order to move yourself to stillness. My preference is almost always Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. But wherever you are, roll the shoulders under so there's some length around the neck, some space in the shoulders, palms up. Let the eyes become soft and closed. Let your breath be normal and uncontrolled. Let your body be heavy as you receive the benefits of your movement, your practice. Let yourself totally let go. Begin to move your fingers and toes. Deepen your breath, maybe returning to that Ujjayi breath. Hug the knees into the chest. Flex and point the toes. And we'll meet in a seated position. Spine long, Sukhasana, easy seated pose, legs crossed. Pull the shoulders back onto the back, lift up through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. May you take this power, this stability, this grounding with you on your journey. Thank you for joining me on the mat. From my heart to yours, namaste.